the ginger bloke's gone.
Do you know whose hoofpick this is?
Ginger's. He was always bragging about it. Why do you ask?
I'm just trying to get the story straight.
But you won't find Ginger here anymore. He left.
And you don't know where he's gone?
And you don't know where Ginger could have gone?
Dunno. Ask Jakob.
Alright, Jakob, I think, is the guy up top, the stable boy. I keep pressing E to get onto the horse. But it's X.
Welcome. Hey.
Do you know anything about this hoofpick?
Yeah, it's Ginger's. He had it made in Mate.
Any idea where I might find this Ginger?
Well, that's the thing. He packed up and left.
What?
Look, I know how he looks. But Ginger is a fine fellow. I don't believe he had anything to do with the attack.
I'll be the judge of that.
Where could he have fled to?
I might know. But you gotta promise me one thing. When you find him, listen to what he has to say before judging.
You have my word.
Sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him. He gets on well with them. I think that's where he's gone.
And where is that?
No idea. They've always kept to themselves, you know, charcoal burners.
But the forest is full of folk like that. They could be anywhere.
Aye, except these ones won't be far. If you follow the stream from the stud farm towards Rate, you'll come across one of their camps. Only
Only what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though. He always went by the big road, through the woods in the direction of Uzhitz.
But how can I find them?
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you see them. And they need to be near water. There's that too.
So if I go through the woods along running water, I'll find them?
Exactly.
Alright. Sounds easy enough, I suppose. Pebbles, we have business to attend to. Hey, look. Short side journey, but all the meat that I dropped is still here. Imagine it has, like, attracted wolves. I might have gone, like, old-style RPG, Skyrim bollocks, and fucked off and wandered into the forest to get those hares, and realised that, we're supposed to be tracking this guy down. God knows where he is now, because I've passed, like, 2 days. So we've almost definitely lost him. What are those cows? Yeah, they're laying down, so it's going to rain. Interesting. Yeah, they want me to question them, so I assume they're sleeping. Yep. Oi! Charcoal birders.
No. Clear off. Let me sleep.
My respects to you.
Could you help me?
Depends what you want, doesn't it?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof. They say he ran away and joined up with some charcoal burners he used to hang around with sometimes.
Sorry, there's never been a lad called Ginger around here. You have to try somewhere else.
Do you have any idea where else he could have gone?
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners? Well, you'll definitely find some in the forest between Neuhof and Uzhitz. There's good spots around there.
But that forest is huge. I could spend weeks searching.
Then follow the river. That's how you found us, isn't it? Where there's charcoal burners, there's always water nearby.
Yeah, I don't want to press him. He's not here.
All right, I'll go and ask somewhere else.
No sense in making enemies of the dangerous charcoal burners, after all. All the way back up there, is it? I'll have to mind the fast travel just up to there. Fuck it. Save me a bit of time. Attack on the road. Oh, crap. I have a horse. I have a horse. Half tempted to go back and attack that guy. Although, I'd rather not hurt Pebbles. For the sake of Pebbles, not because I'm a coward, but because of the sake of Pebbles. Yeah. I think my horse's stamina is affected by how much it's carrying as well, which would make sense. Yeah, it doesn't expend. I think it does expend. I think it just lowers the regen of the stamina when I'm countering. Yeah, because that's galloping, and then trotting is that. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember the fucking terms. Because we used to have a horse, or my fucking sister did. Which was really just turned out to be my parents because she never used it, and yeah. Long story short, we don't have it anymore because we bloody well couldn't afford it.
I'm looking for Ginger from Neuhof. Do you know anything about him?
I know him. What do you want of him?
There's a few questions I need to ask him.
Well, you'll have to go somewhere else to find him. He doesn't come here much.
So where does he usually go if not here?
You think we're the only charcoal burners in these woods?
Probably not. But this is a big forest and I don't have time to look under every stone in it.
And you don't need to look under every stone. All you have to do is follow the river, and you might just run into another camp.
If you're hiding him here, please reconsider. It's Sir Radzig who sent me to find him. That boy's testimony could help stop more bloodshed.
I understand the urgency, lad, but really, he doesn't come here. He's friends with some of the boys over by Townburg.
And where can I find them?
Head west along the river and you'll run into them. Oh, and another thing you might like to know. Other people have been sniffing around here for him. Nasty fellas.
Where did they go? What did they look like?
Oh, they headed off to the west. But that doesn't mean anything. And they look... well, one of them came here and asked a lot of questions. And the other one stood off at a distance, scowling. Dressed like murderers, the pair of them.
I was going to say, you obviously know him, right? Because you just said you did. Alright, It's actually not far from where my meat was. So I went all the way up there, went around with fast travel and went back down. And now I'm going back up again. Fucking ridiculous. I'm looking for a ginger
I'm
cunt.
looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof.
Then why don't you look for him at the stud farm?
He was there, but now they say he's hiding amongst some charcoal burners.
And where did you hear that? Anyhow, there's no one of that description here. Try asking somewhere else.
I didn't give you the description.
And where will I find him then?
When you travel upstream, you're sure to run into more charcoal burners. But charcoal burners can be found everywhere there's trees and water, so...
Look, a terrible crime's been committed at Neuhof, and Sir Radzig wants the culprits found. And here you are making it harder for me.
Well, if you've been sent by Sir Radzig, you can deal with those two criminals who've been lurking around asking about the same boy.
And do you know where they are?
They won't be far, but I don't know where exactly. From here they headed south, so maybe try there. There are plenty of good hiding places around.
So you're saying I should find them and kill them?
Just see to it they can't cause any trouble here. And then I'll tell you everything I know.
Uh-huh. Lie, they're already dead.
There's no time for that now. First I have to speak with Ginger.
You'll never get to talk to Ginger if they kill him first, will you? Is that the kind of justice you want?
Fine. I'm pretty sure I don't want to lie.
That's fair. I'll look for them.
The words of a true man. Once you take care of them, come back and we'll talk.
The game saved at least, which I'm happy about, because otherwise I'd have to go get all those fucking rabbit bollocks again. You? Hello? It's not a good sign if I ever saw one. He has a sword though. Nope, I stole all. I didn't mean to do that.
What are you doing, you murderer?
I didn't kill anyone. The corpse was already lying there when I got here.
I saw you looting the corpse.
I was finding out what happened here, so I could report it.
All right. All right. I suppose you're not the guilty one after all.
I'm glad you saw sense.
But I may have accidentally stripped him naked. I wasn't. I only meant to took his sword. I only meant to take his sword. All right.
And what exactly were you doing here, anyway?
What are you getting at?
I think I should go and report you. They'll listen to me.
All right then. I did it. I didn't want to kill him. I just couldn't stop myself. There he is with money, strutting around. I've barely got enough to keep myself fed. You don't have to tell anyone, you know? And you won't regret it.
Yeah, I don't take bribes. I can just take the money for a corpse if we, did anything stupid.
Forget it. I won't be bribed.
Yeah, I didn't mean to take everything from him. Ooh, decorated riding boots. That's nice. It's also stolen and got blood on it, but it's nice. I think he's facing my way is the problem. Ah, he's sleeping. They're both sleeping.
Is someone there? The answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. I'll have you. Well then, was it worth it? Hey, all of you, gather here! Raise the alarm!
Huh? Hi.
Greetings, my good man. May I ask you a question?
Ask first, then I'll ask you something.
Really? Good then. We're looking for Ginger, a stable boy at a nearby stud farm. Have you seen him anywhere?
I don't know anyone called that. I'm not even from this part of the country.
What a shame. We're worried about him, but we can't seem to find him.
Truly, I haven't seen him. If I were you, I'd ask the charcoal burners.
Oh, definitely. Thank you for your advice.
Let's keep running good guys. Are you not at all bothered about the fact that I just killed one of you guys?
Can I do anything to help?
Alright, it's weird. I walked in, killed one of them, and then he I think he actually helped. He helped me kill him. white hood, gumption, silver ring, mercenary bedfellows. Yeah, okay, so that was the weirdest fucking thing ever. Alright, so we find out that they were the good guys. And that the charcoal burners are the ones responsible. They were just ordinary men-at-arms. There was absolutely nothing suspicious about them. We just killed them on that man's word, basically. What a pig. Probably got some shiny loot from it, so I can't complain. Ah, come on, I tried to make it jump that. They're dead, Jim.
I've taken care of those two cutthroats.
You don't look like you've been in a fight.
If you don't believe me, go and see for yourself.
All right, all right. All that matters is they've been taken care of.
They're dead. So, what was it you wanted to tell me?
Ginger was here, but the lads hid him away somewhere. I suppose there's no need for that anymore. He's in no danger now, is he? And nor are we.
That's right. You're safe now.
All right. They're hiding him nearby. A little way along the route to Uzhitz, there's a path to the right leading to a spring. From there, you'll find an overgrown trail to a ruined hut.
Finally, some useful information. Thank you, charcoal burner.
Yep. I'm very suspicious of having killed those people. But I got loot out of it, so I'm at the same time I don't really care. It's like I'm not going to lose any sleep over them. It's like that dude that I looted and then said that I was performing a investigation. Well, you stripped him naked. Well, now you have to die. It's like you've seen too much. You there.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Uzhitz and he has a limp.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Uzhitz, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
I have time.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss.
I didn't even know that.
I went out into the dark, same as usual, only Only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. And then it was too late. They went past, and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight, and I started to sneak away. But then...
Then the slaughtering started.
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough. But then all the killing started, and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ujits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
Yeah, I figured disagreement on what they were there to do.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do.
Alright, well, this is helpful. I assume we go search that guy's house, then.
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
Yeah, I've already heard everything. All right.
I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but...
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
I don't want to go all the way there and then come all the way back. Come with me.
I could go and ask them if it's important to you.
Would you? You'll definitely have their respect, the way you took care of those cutthroats.
Alright, Pebbles.
I found Ginger. He begged me to ask if he can return, man.
Why should I take him back? It might be his fault I had to bury my husband.
What?
Why else would he flee but guilt? The men said they didn't see him in bed. He didn't have a clean conscience because he gave those murderers a signal.
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognized him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
But why would they do that?
Why not? They'd already murdered several people. Why not a few more?
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him and kill one of my daughters in the process?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of. And the rest have no reason to return here.
And what about for revenge? I can't take him back.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree with her. I'd be like, yeah, noob is off.
I'm sorry I have to disappoint him.
God save
Me
you,
too.
Henry.
But I can't have him coming back. Not if him being here puts others at risk.
Very well. We'll see if we can't deal with those cutthroats yet.
Then I'd gladly take him back. But not until then.
In the meanwhile, I can stay with the charcoal burners. It's not the end of the world. Alright, I know it's been like 4 days, but I'm back.
Well, well. Look who deigns to grace us with his presence.
I was looking for that boy and
And you didn't bother telling anyone.
I had to follow the trail before it went cold.
And what if some bandit skewered you and left you for dead? We'd never find you because you told no one where you were going. How would I explain that to Sir Radzig, eh? I really don't know, my lord. He disappeared without saying a word to anyone. Never crossed my mind he wanted to get himself killed.
I...
Silence!
Got a good point.
Keep your ignorant mouth shut when I'm giving you the benefit of a veteran's wisdom. You do what I tell you, answer only when I ask, and not go roaming off whenever you feel like it. I'd like to kick your arse back to the castle and be shut of you. But it's true, you're a fucking peasant who knows nothing about soldiering, and it's my job to whip you into shape, so I'm not done with you yet. God have mercy on you if you ever try anything like that again. If you're lucky, I'll only have you whipped and clapped in the stocks, because if I get my way, you'll be hanged for desertion. I hope we've got that out of the way. I've made myself absolutely clear.
Uh-huh.
And now, let's hear what you have to report.
Well, I've done everything for you, so, yeah. Okay.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it, then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzig will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
Any chance of some work here, Captain?
It all depends on what you're ready to do, my lad. As I'm sure you've noticed, the roads around here are swarming with brigands. Sir Hanush has declared quite a reward for dealing with them.
So what do you think I should do about them?
We know about one of their encampments. It's to the east of Ratai in an abandoned mine. I don't really mind how you deal with them. Anyway, the leaders generally wear spurs, maybe like they're pretending they're nobility. Who cares? In any case, bring me the spurs, and I'll take it as proof that the deed's done.
Very well. I'll see to it.
Wait. In addition, Sir Hanush has offered a reward for every bandit who's killed. So take a good sharp dagger. You'll get a bit extra for each ear you bring.
Very well. That sounds amusing.
Well, as for amusement, I'd entertain myself by being very careful, lad.
Okay, well, I got a bollocking. My bad. I literally did not think that I did not cross my mind for even a second to go back to tell him that I'm fucking off to go search for thingamajig. I thought you'd already sent me to deal with this. But, okay. Oh, Bradzig's here. Okay. Am I gonna get a bollocking from him as well?
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
He yelled at me, boss!
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
Yeah, in brief then.
Well, in the end, I tracked down the stable boy who fled in fear of his life, and for good reason, too. He put me on the trail of a crofter from Ujit with a limp.
And his name?
The boy didn't know him by name, only by sight. But if I ask around, I'm sure folk will know who limps and keeps peculiar company. Villagers like to gossip.
But what if he's not there? He could have fled, maybe even to Kuttenberg.
If I don't find him in Ujits, I'll ask around. Someone will know something about him.
All right. Better go to Ujits then. Find this limping footpad and get the names of the others out of him. They have to face justice for what they did. I want to see them hang. Then bring him to me in Mehoyed, and I'll decide on his fate.
Certainly, sir. Why choose Mehoyed?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere, and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Chaos.
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
I have some news about the investigation, sir.
Good. Tell me.
The trail leads to Uzhitz. I found out one of the bandits is from there, a fellow they call Limpy Lubosh.
I see. What else?
That's all I found out so far, sir.
All right. Come back and report to me as soon as you learn anything new.
I have his name? When did I get his name? I didn't think I had his name. I'll stick with Pebbles for now. Pebbles will be my horse for the eternity. Kill the camp leader. And then the other one is up north to find the bandit in Ultritz. For now... I want to go back to town and sell all this crap that I have. We'll do that off camera unless anything interesting pops up.
Judging by that ugly gob, you must be Henry.
What do you want with me?
Miller Peshek described you in detail, and he was also pretty clear about what we should do to you to jog your memory.
Huh? I don't understand.
They nursed you back to health at the mill, and somebody had to pay for it. Or have you hit your head again, and can't even remember that? Well, don't worry. We know it's you.
Alright, why don't you just, you can have the gold. I'm fine with that.
Peshek should have sent twice as many men. I could slice up 10 fellows like you without raising a sweat. And you can go and tell Peshek that.
A weakling like you. We'll see about that.
I have a sword and a horse.
Come on, you shit!
Come here, Lily River.
I'm just going to ride into town and then the guards can deal with you. Evening, gentlemen. These people are attacking me.
Is that all you...
Hey!
Right, now the debt collectors are now fighting the guards.
Watch out!
With their fists.
There, a cutthroat for sure.
God almighty, watch out! Over there are bandits!
Do something, people! There's a
The debt collectors are now fighting each other.
Oh my God! Watch out, people! There's some bandits there!
I'll slay you, you scoundrel.
Watch out! There's some brigand here!
Watch out!
Evening.
Look out!
Well, that's the end of you.
Good day, Henry.
No, as a townsman fighting the debt collector.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Yes, so am I, gentlemen. Yes. Good day, good day. See, I could have just paid them, but I'd rather do the ring thing and not pay them. Because I have the money. Easily have the money. Alright, let's let's go pop back here and realise that they're all dead. They've killed them all for the debt.
So, how have you been?
I can't stop thinking about Skalitz.
I know. It was hell. But life has to go on. Why not clear your head and try to forget about it? At least for now.
What do you mean?
Do you feel like a walk?
That's not a bad idea. It's getting too late now. But if you pick me up during the day, I'll be glad to take a walk with you.
As her ladyship commands?
You jester.
I've brought you something.
Oh, Hal. Is this for me? This must have cost you a fortune. But I like it very much, thank you.
What did I bring her?
You really mustn't bring me any more gifts like that, or you'll spoil me.
What did I give her? I'm not sure what I gave her. Was it Bianca's ring? Here's a ring I gave to my dead bitch. I'm not sure what I gave her. But it made her happy, so we're just gonna pretend that yep, that was my plan. That was my plan. Alright guys, while we're in town and before we go start going for that walk with What's-Her-Face, I'm gonna go pay this debt off and get the dead man's ring. Because having googled it, apparently that quest with getting the dead man's ring and shit and paying the debt results in being able to sell stolen goods to somebody, apparently. Because that's where the nearest selling stolen goods guy is. So anyway, we'll go do this debt thing very quickly, now that I have a horse. The only reason I didn't do it before is because I didn't have to walk around without a damn horse. Now that I have a horse, it's not a problem. No one will notice.
Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing.
Get out of the
there,
hole,
either.
Henry.
Where the fuck is that ring?
Get out of the fucking grave, Henry. What the fuck are you doing?
Peshek will pay for this.
Alright, let's take a breather, everyone. Let's not get too fucking afraid that we're stuck in the fucking grave. There we go. All that way, there's not a fucking ring on the guy.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
Alright, fucking
Alright, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past the lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
I have some experience.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look. Here's a lockpick for the job.
I've come to talk. Should we just come up and ask him?
This is a bit awkward, but recently you buried a convict, and this convict,
Play on his feelings. You realise he's an executioner, right? I'll just get straight to the point.
had a ring on him. So I'm asking you straight, have you got it or not?
Lord above, you've got some balls trying that on me. Are you accusing me of robbing corpses?
Well, they're only corpses. It's not theft. They're dead. Who cares?
I wouldn't call it robbery. They've no use for such trinkets in the grave, have they?
You're a man after my own heart. I've got the ring. Give me a few groschen and it's yours.
How much? 15? Yeah, fine.
It's a deal.
Here it is.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Are you looking for me?
Why do I have a bad feeling like this? Back to the house. Probably best that I just fast travel. So he goes, haha, it was a test all along. You failed.
God be with you.
This was a test of your honor.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
Stolen goods? Thanks, but no thanks. I'm not a thief.
On the other hand, Henry, we do have a few bits of stolen goods.
What now? Shall we take a walk?
You don't give up, do you? Well, let me think. And where would you care to go?
Gallows Hill, the tavern, no, a stroll through the river, yeah.
What if we took a stroll along the river?
Why not? That sounds lovely. Shall we go?
Let's go.
I will go in my full armor.
That was a good idea to go for a walk. Not that I don't like the mill, but you get tired of it. So I'm glad you took me out.
And I will not stare at your ass as we walk.
I'd love to see the markets in Prague one day. Have you ever been to Prague?
No, I haven't. I have been in Kuttenberg, but Prague must be much bigger.
I've heard it's pretty smelly, though.
Yeah, so many people in one place. So many assholes.
That's disgusting.
But true. And I imagine they shit a lot too.
I'd love to listen to that young preacher, Jan Hus. They say he preaches in the common tongue. Everyone's talking about it.
I bet he's just handsome. That's why the women dote on him.
You're a right one. A preacher doesn't need good looks for people to listen to him.
And what about that fine fellow at St. James? I know full well why all the girls have started going to confession, and you have too. So don't give me any of that.
You scoundrel. Well, all right. I admit I find him handsome. But that doesn't make me a bad Christian.
I'd never dare to suggest such a thing.
Tell you what. Let's not dawdle. Last one is a slimy slug.
Well, we've got to let her win, right? We'll make it look like we're trying, but not trying. Oh no, I'm so slow and winded. And actually very hungry. I just realised. Very hungry. I wonder how long before I die. The game is really giving you every opportunity to beat her.
That was fun.
Yeah, she won.
Sit down here next to me, Hal. And what about you? I heard you're helping Sir Radzig.
Sir Radzig has me running in a few errands. I have to say, he always treats me well. And I make a wage.
So you've had your turn of luck. What's it like serving nobility?
I don't know. I suppose it's a job like any other.
I don't believe a word of it. If you ask me, you're loving every minute and you don't want to make me envious.
A fucking awkward fucking,
Oh, Henry, what am I going to do with you? Wandering the land, turning innocent girls' heads.
The only one here whose head is all messed up is me. How do you always manage to look so good?
Just look at the lady killer. Where did you learn to talk that way?
I don't recall which church service it was exactly.
You scoundrel. But you certainly know how to make a girl feel special. You may continue. But now I have to go.
Can I go with you?
I don't want to give anyone an excuse to gossip. Maybe another time.
Who else is there? There's no one here. There's no one here, and oh my god, my horse came from the lake. It is the lake horse. Pebbles, what have you done? Why did you not tell me you had this power? Hey, there's no one else here. There's no one else at the mill other than the fucking uncle, so who the fuck is she talking about? Anyway, did I sell all my shit at all? Bianca's ring I've still got. Dead man's ring. Human ear. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got most of... I'm pretty sure I sold most of my stuff. The horse still has some... I think I can actually armor horse. Yeah, head armor, body armor, cover. We got bridle, saddle, horseshoes. So yeah, I can actually equip the horse, which is interesting. But yeah, I've still got some sold items to sell. Actually, those are not stolen, they're just bloody. Shit, they're not stolen, they're just bloody, yeah. There is a quest giver, apparently, in here. Private area.
God be with
How are you, Henry?
What was that noise?
Are you serious?
I assume it's the Lord or something. It has probably another task for me or something. I don't know. Ah, Hans. Still in bed. After all this time.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
How goes it, sir? Are you recovered?
I am, for all the good it does. The boredom here.
He hasn't washed,
The only
though.
thing I have to read is the Bible. And the Hanush won't let anyone near me but the priest. Have you any idea the monotonous drivel that fella comes out with?
This world is but a trial. Be repentant.
He talks to me as if I'm about to breathe my last. Actually, talks to me as if I were already dead. Listen, Henry, won't you come with me to the Ratte Baths? I need a change of scene before moss starts growing on me.
Why to the baths?
Well, a hot bath does a man good.
It does. Which is why you can bath here anytime you like.
Have you ever seen Clara, the bathhouse wench? Henry, she's a beauty. If I didn't know better, I'd say I was in love with her.
But what about your wound, sir?
Well, I won't lie to you, it hurts like the devil. But I'd rather hobble along with a cane, howling in pain, than listen to a selection of the most boring passages from the Gospels for one more minute.
Alright, sure.
Why not? When do you want to go?
I shall go there right away, but wait until at least dusk to join me. I'll have company there.
All right, I'll come and join you there. About our hunt.
All right, I admit it. Trying to kill a boar with a bow and arrow wasn't the best idea I've ever had.
It was a nice shot, though.
Cozy up to the future lord of the of the castle was my idea, basically. I don't mind him. He has my sense of humour, so... Alright, well, we'll do that while we're here. May as well. They're probably going to end in a fist fight at some point or something. Most like. Or we're going to get blamed for letting him do it. Well, at least he's got his pants on.
What do you need, sir?
I need you to do me a favour, Henry.
Of course, sir.
Good. You'd never think it, but Stenna here is a demon at dice. She stripped me bare-ass naked, and I couldn't even get a ribbon off her.
Let's strip her then.
Well, I'll rip everything off her then, eh?
Good God! You do that to such a fragile flower? Who I paid for, by the way. Right then, you've got to beat Stenna at dice. I refuse to be the only one here with his arse on show.
Yeah, why not?
Alright.
Like, I'm not entirely certain. I think I got the basic grasp of what the fucking the game is, but we'll see. This might be a very bad idea.
How have you all been getting on here?
Well, Lord Capon's been chasing us around a bit and so forth. Nothing we're not used to.
How about a game of dice then?
Are you sure? What would I do with 2 naked men here?
Let's see how good you are.
Yeah, this could be bad. Alright. To refresh ourselves with this, I've played a bit of it off camera before, yesterday. So, you roll a 1, it's worth 100 points. You roll a 5, it's worth 50 points. Only 1s and 5s are worth points. So, you get 3 of a kind. Your 3 of a kind is worth 100 points multiplied by the given number. So, 3 4s is 400 points. 3 1s is worth 1,000 points. And 4 or more of the kind is worth double the points of 3 of a kind. So, 4 is worth 800. 5 4s would be 1,600. So essentially, you want to try and aim to duplicate individual dice. Ones being the most expensive. You can hold individual dice before, so you can select which dice you want to hold and score points with. At the same time, if you roll and you score nothing, which means you don't get a 1 and you don't get a 5, then you don't score any points and you bust. And it's, I think, the first person to get to the score total, which is 1,400 in this case. So we want to hold the 1 and then roll again. And we've got another 1, so we want to roll again, keeping the 1. That gives us 200. If we can get 3 1s at
Why
gives
did you...
bollocks.
Jesus, I can't bear to watch.
Hey, that was incredibly unlucky, Hans, alright? I could not have seen that coming. Yeah, she scored fucking 400. And now she's keeping a 1, which will give her 500.
This'll be the one.
And she's keeping...
That's all.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, she's not going to roll with 1 dice, because the chances of scoring with 1 dice are very fucking slow. Ooh, that's nice. Alright, I've got 3, so if we select all 3 of those and keep them, and then we risk rolling again, because that gives us 1,000 with 3 1s. We just need to not fuck up. Ooh. Alright, we need to hold at least 1 dice. We can never hold anything else. So, I'm thinking we pass. Because if I can't roll with 3, so I have to withhold 1 dice. Actually, I think I have to hold 2. So yeah, I'm thinking we just pass. It's too risky. We'll keep the we'll score the 1,000.
I can't bear to watch.
We'll score the 1,000 and that'll be that. Hans commenting in the background. Piss off.
Now you.
Oh, yes, she's at 1,100. So the first, she needs 300 more, I need 400 more. So if we hold the ones again, and we roll with the remaining 4, and hope the game doesn't fuck me. So, yeah, roll. Don't fuck me, don't fuck me, don't fuck me, don't fuck me, don't fuck me. It looks fine. Yes, it looks fine. Alright, so we keep that. If I score with that, that should get me 2,000 and be enough for me to win. I think. Yeah, because it will give me 3 ones, and that'll be that. So if we score and pass, that's me the first to 2,000, surely. I think.
Don't be afraid of those dice. Just because
Bollocks!
no,
yes, no. It didn't count. It hasn't.
That's it.
It hasn't counted. The son of a bitch.
Now you.
Okay, she's just basically letting me win now. Not that I'm complaining, but she's basically just handed me victory. There you go. Score and pass. If we get 3 of those, that will give me some points. Score, score, and score, which gives me 200 there, which gets me over the mark, surely. And now we score and pass, and we win. Yes!
My.
There we go.
Some real competition at last.
You know I'll let you win, of course.
Shut up, Hans. Oh, this is not the best one. I don't really want to keep any of these. Alright, let's try and keep the 5, perhaps. Yeah, try and keep the 5 and then re-roll the rest. So you have to keep something in the dice. You can't re-roll them over and over again. Alright, select the 1. This isn't ideal what I've got here. I want more 1s. Yeah, not ideal at all. Alright, re-rolling with only 1 dice. This is very tricky. Alright, it might fuck me here. Could fuck me. No, I'm still in. Oh, if I wanted to be really fucking tricky. If I wanted to be really dodgy about this, I could roll again with 2 dice. I either need a 5 or I need a 1, otherwise I'm bust and I lose all my points for this turn. It might be worth doing this early in the game. Fuck it. Don't fuck me, 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 don't fuck me. I think it's fuck me.
Maybe you'd have more luck if you'd remembered to throw the other dice.
Shut up! Cocky little bastard he is.
We'll see.
Alright, what's she got then? Hopefully she doesn't score as fuck. She's got 2 1s. That's bad. Oh, she's got 3 1s. That's 1,000. And then she busts. Oh, she's got fucking 4 1s! Oh, good lord, critical hit. Critical. Ah, pain. Not suffering. Alright, I got 2 1s. That's a score. And then I could grab all those. I think I score with that, to be honest, rather than risk it. That's 1,000 and then 500 on top. Actually, might actually win me. I don't know. Win me. Yeah, we'll score.
That's how to roll.
Thank you, Hans.
Huh.
She's got a 1. That's bad. And another 1. Christ.
Huh. Cursed.
Ah! Bust! She loses all her points for that round. I am ahead. Alright. We grab the 1. We re-roll the others.
you...
Fuck!
Jesus, I can't bear to watch.
How the fuck, Hans? The fucking chances of that happening were slim to none. Oh, good lord, she's got 700 points. Gets her 12 grand. Ooh. This is painful. This is very painful. Alright, I got the 1 again. If it fucks me again on this, well, I've got 5 dice on the fucking table. Oh, you fucking cunt! No!
Throw the other dice.
I throw all of the other dice other than the 1, and then she gets all matches on one thing. Oh, fuck, she's won. Oh, she's won. No, she's bust! Ha ha! I'm enjoying this way too much. Yeah, I have another 1. Alright. If exactly the same thing happens again, I'm calling fucking loaded dice. Alright, that is selected. That's a 300, so 8. That's not enough to win, is it? No. Fuck it, we're gonna have to risk it. Roll with a 3. I haven't had the best of luck with this, but don't fuck me, don't fuck me, don't fuck me, don't fuck me, don't fuck me. Fuck!
You'd have more luck if you'd remembered to throw the other dice.
Shut up, Hans! I'm gonna drown him in his tub. Oh, she's won. Yep, fuck.
You haven't exactly gotten off to a good start, have you?
Shut up, Hans. This is for the fucking. This is for the win. This is for the win. Okay, I can do this. 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 Do not fuck me, game. Come on. Do not fuck me. Fuck! How is this possible? What kind of shitty luck is this? Fucking Christ.
We'll see.
I only wanted to make the fucking whore wash woman strip naked.
Should I? Shouldn't I? No,
Simple leads. Simple requests, really. Right, you give me that. Alright, in order to get the duplicate, I'm pretty sure you have to, like, select them on the turn. Yeah. Alright, fuck it. We risk it. Risk it.
I'll have to get something to eat. Starting to get hungry.
Risk it. Ah, I'm alive. Alright, there's no way in hell it's worth risking it there. Alright, we score and pass. Grab 1,050. And hope that she fucks up on this one. She's got 100. And she's got another 1. Crap. Bust, bitch. Bust. Crap. It's only a 5. That leaves her with 3. She's getting into the dangerous territory.
Oh,
yes!
No!
Yes! Too risky, bitch. That's when I bust on, like, the first fucking roll. Alright. No. That's 400. That wins the game for me.
I could do with a bite to eat.
If that's 500, that wins the game for me, actually. Yeah. That wins the game for me. 500. And on top of the 5... Yeah, fuck it. Score and pass. I won!
Good health to you, Henry.
Aha! I fucking won. Check out the links in the bottom left, videos in the top right. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, share, all that bollocks. And don't forget to click that stupid little bell thing that notifies you of all my crap. Alternatively, follow me on Twitter or Discord, where I'll post whenever a video is uploaded. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.